it's not just one person gets everything and the other gets zero. This is the way we do it in Inspire, is especially when we've got a husband and wife, or there's a couple in the family group, we designate one of them to be the risk taker, and one of them is the asset holder. And when we're running the business, we're setting up structures for that family. When they're buying and investing in property or shares, we make sure it's done very specifically. Now, in terms of the risk taker, what that person does is they're the director of the trading entities, the director of trustee companies if a trust is running the business, and ideally holds no assets in their own name. So, like for instance, the family home isn't in their name. Now, in terms of the asset holder, they've got control of the assets and holding entities. So the asset trust and the bucket companies, 100% ownership of family assets like home, cars, and their typical roles in structures are the shareholders, trustee of asset trusts, and the appointor of trust. So they're very accountancy words, but I've seen a few clients on the webinar today. Some of that might make sense to you when you're having a look at your own structures. So that's the that's the distinction we've got for the risk taker versus the asset holder. Now, the question I get every time when I present this stuff is, what if the asset holder just buggers off and leaves the risk taker without anything? They've got nothing in their own names. What we've been told by multiple family lawyers is that even though the assets are spread like that between the spouses, with 100% in one and zero in the other, all of that is seen as marital assets. So in the case of relationship breakdown or divorce, it's not just one person gets everything and the other gets zero. That's what we've been told, and the idea of that is because the family court is the court that can look through all this asset protection and structuring, and I guess that's protection both ways, right? So yeah, that is the section on asset protection done.